Bodybuilding tip number 7. In Ephesians chapter 2 verse 19, consequently you are no longer foreigners and strangers, but fellow citizens with God's people and also members of his household, built on the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, with Christ Jesus as the chief cornerstone. Getting to know names is not always easy, but it makes a big difference when others greet you by name. If remembering names is not your thing, try using the church phone directory to match a few more names to faces, then put into practice each week.
I think church for me is, a bit like a house. It's built on the slab, the firm slab, the concrete slab, which is Jesus. But the walls are made up of individual bricks, and each brick is unique in its properties, but it's also part of a bigger structure, which is the wall of the house. And each brick has a role to play in that wall, and if it's not there, that wall's not as structurally sound as it could be. And I think those bricks are all built up around Jesus, around the slab that is Jesus. And as part of a church, we are individuals, of course, but we're also part of that that bigger group, which is church. And like bricks in a wall, each brick is being held up by another brick, and it's also holding up other bricks. So we likewise at church, we're being supported by other people, but we're also supporting others at the same time. And when everyone's serving one another at church in that way, we have a strong wall, we have a strong church. And we're all sort of working together to the same goal of glorifying God and making Jesus known to other people. And when each of us are doing our thing in that wall, then if we're serving other people, then that wall's going to be a strong wall. And I think it's sort of when you really kind of think about that and take that to heart, it sort of changes your mindset a little bit about about your role in church, the individual's role in the church. And it's not really about what can I get out of church as an individual. It's more more of what am I, how am I to serve people while I'm at church? How can I be part of that strong wall, and how can I be supporting other people and serving other people as that brick in that wall. And what can I put into it, what can I do, how can I serve at church and serve other people. And I think when we're all doing that, each one of us is going to be serving others, but we're also going to be served by others at the same time, in the same way that a brick functions in a wall. And if we're all doing that, then that is it's going to be a strong church, and it's going to be a strong wall. And it's a real blessing to be part of God's family and being a part of that wall. And when we're all loving each other and serving each other the way we're supposed to, I think it's going to be a strong church and a strong wall. And I think it's going to be a real blessing to each individual part of that church. And I think that's kind of the way God designed it.